think we're about to get underway for race 2 of DRL DTM here at Circuit de la Sarthe. Green, 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 and the cars are off. Saxon Audi has a good start there. Back there's a BMW round, BMW's round. There's Apple into the wall. Mika get involved as well. I think another Saxon Audi involved in that, and Gugus into the lead, followed by Sniperator. So Gugus benefiting from the start as Bold Guy is lagging all over the shop. Belvica third, Waddles fourth, John Wander in fifth. You can see he's lagging all over the shop, and that's Waddles going off into the grass there, losing a few positions. Bold Guy in the background lagging into the wall. Okay, so we're now watching the start from Buick's perspective here on the roof cam with his car. About to see what happened here. So good start by them, and then there's contact with the BMWs and the Mercedes there, Wybear, and absolute madness. Gugus will be having the slipstream from Sniperator down the straight as they make their way down towards the second chicane. Look at the speed of that Mercedes as they go on the dirty part of the track there. Will Sniperator be able to respond to the braking zone? No, not quite. Oh, but the closer, there's contact, damage to Gugus, damage to Sniperator as well. Really unfortunate by them, and that's put Belvica in a fantastic position, as now they'll have to slipstream from Sniperator, and they'll be the only car in this top group without any damage at all. That puts them in a very, very good position indeed. They're alongside Sniperator now. You can see the damaged aero on Sniperator's car definitely affecting their top speed. And now Belvica will be chasing after Gugus. So Gugus is staying out and Sniperator is coming into the pits to get their damage repaired. Will be interesting to see the difference it makes. And Buick now, who got tangled up in that start incident, now finally made his way back to the pits. Off Apple, Mika and Wybear still have a way to go. Of course, the driver of the Martini liveried car for Rossi Grand Prix, Belvica all over the back of them. Now, of course, that rear aero damage on Gugus' car as well as the suspension will definitely have an effect on their top speed as well as the slipstream. Belvica easily going past right now, you can see from this camera, side by side. Gugus just about managing to stay alongside. They're actually pulling away a bit. Oh, but on the brakes, Belvica easily gets it done there. Will it be deja vu, but the roles reversed we're about to see? Gugus definitely seems to be gaining. And indeed are back alongside, they've got the inside line. Belvica forced the slot back in. Fantastic racing between the two Mercedes guys on this Mulsanne. So after pitting, Sniperator is now coming up to overtake John Wandering on the straight. Mercedes versus BMW. And at the moment, that front aero damage on John's car definitely hampering them. Sniperator easily through. And these two are getting very, very feisty right now. Belvica trying to go around the outside of the Porsche curves, is he? And he's only gone and done it as Gugus had to get out of the throttle to not hit him. Very, very brave driving there from the Russian. Oh, and that's Mika, he's going off. Oh, Norris, that is. Losing position to teammate off Apple, that's a costly mistake. Luckily, no damage from hitting a tyre barrier. Now Gugus looks like he's about to retake that position if he can. He's on the outside for what will be the Indianapolis section. No, he gets ahead before that. Belvica gives chase to Gugus through the Porsche curves. Here we go. Gugus missing the apex there, understeering a bit. That will upset his run through here. You can see Belvica so much faster, gaining a lot through here. Gugus runs a bit wide there. You see the rhythm all gone, and Belvica's down the inside. Gugus seems to be having quite a good run at it this time. Goes to the inside. Does he lay on the brakes? And down the inside he goes. Back into the lead. John wandering under a bit of pressure now, going through the forward chicanes. All this contact! And thus Waddle's taking him off. No damage from that impact, only the front aero damage from earlier on. Waddle's doing the gentlemanly thing, letting him back past, it would seem. Now Waddles has front aero damage as John goes to Narnia, it seems there. And time after time after time, these two keep on going side by side down the straight. Ubers now looks like they might have a slight edge in momentum, although they will have the outside line. Both break around the same point. They're still side by side as they go through the first chicane. Belvica has to concede. They're earlier on the brakes. As you can see, they're really just able to chuck their cars around as they go through the Porsche curves here. Leaning on each other there through that section, but Belvica just about gets through, do they? Oh, they don't. Abuse track limits as well, so that position will count. Gugas bails for the pits, so that promotes Snifferator into second temporarily. So what happened with Buick? It was just getting it all wrong on the entry to the Porsche curves there. Bit of weight transfer issue, unfortunately, and then what happens? They go to rejoin the track, they all go right into off Apple there. Bit of an unsafe rejoin. Then Mika just about safely goes through there as he rounds Arnage yet again. And there you see a yellow speck in the background. That is Snipperator in the Deutsche Post liveried M6, making gains after that early pit stop for damage. Oof. And there was Mika getting way too close to the wall there, picking up damage. And the fight between these two keeps on going and keeps on getting better as Belvica now coming through Porsche curves and Gugas as well. Gugas gets it a bit wrong on exit there. Belvica down the inside through the Corvette Virage. You see they're getting very, very close there as Mika seems to have a bit of a better exit there. They're going down the inside of Tetra Rouge, are they? Indeed they are. They run a bit wide. And Waddles is back down the inside. These two will be side by side going down the straight. Who has their car set up better for straight line speed at the moment? The answer would seem to be Mika, but Waddles will have the slipstream again. So, what was this? This was Waddles. Oh, and he just oversteered, taking a bit too much curb there. Oh, Gugas a bit early on the brakes there. Oh, there's a slight tap there. That was Belvica. Gugas scrapes the wall a bit. Oh, he's really losing pace. Belvica sticks the nose in, does a bit of a cheeky look through there. We'll have to play it smart and patient as they come through Corvette Virage. Gugas sort of holding the middle of the road there. Belvica goes down the inside. There's contact between the two. We'll still be battling for Mercedes in the manufacturer's standings, as Gugas is a very slow run through there. Hit stop, where will he come out? 6. No, off Apple goes around the outside on the rejoin, but now Widebelt will have fresher tyres than the Brit. He runs wide and onto the dirty part of the track there. And off Apple's going back down the inside through Indianapolis. It'll be the outside for Arnage. But these two are still side by side. Good on Wyber there to leave racing room. And off Apple late on the brakes gets the move done. So Belvica all over the back of Gugus now. Gugus in second. Not close enough to do anything through Indianapolis. Maybe something through our nudge. But Gugus has run wide, and Belvica's down the inside easily. Gugas pretty much giving the position away there. And after an amazing drive, it's pretty much almost certain that Snipperator is going to win round 2 of DRL DTM here at Circuit de la Sarthe. He comes through the 4 chicanes with ease and takes the checkered flag. Congratulations to them on winning race 2. Well, in the end, it's looking like Belvica will indeed take second, and Gugas will have to settle for third. Very, very good scrub between the both of them there throughout the whole race. Good to see.